The healer of Karemba was called Mama Sefa, and everyone agreed she was the reason the village still breathed. When a child burned with fever, Mama Sefa pressed her palms to the small chest and whispered to the spirits. The fever broke. When a farmer's leg was crushed beneath a cart, she traced symbols in ash and the bone knitted itself whole. When elders lingered too long on the edge of death, she pulled them back with a tug of her voice. Pain, however, never vanished. It traveled. The villagers learned this early, though no one spoke of it openly. After every healing, someone else would stumble home with a sudden migraine, a twisted ankle, a deep ache behind the ribs. A woman would wake screaming from a pain that was not hers. A man would clutch his arm as if it had just been broken, though it had not. Mama Sefa did not deny it. Life must be paid for, she said calmly, washing her hands in a bowl of dark water. Pain is the coin. At first, the village accepted this as the way of things. Better one person limping for a week than a child dying forever. Better a night of agony than a funeral drum. So they endured. But patterns began to form. The same families were hurt again and again. The poor, the quiet, the ones who lived on the edge of the village, far from the healer's hut. Their children grew thin, not from hunger but from constant suffering that bent their backs and hollowed their eyes. Meanwhile, others healed endlessly. The chief's wife survived 3 deadly illnesses. The chief's son broke bones and healed them like cracked pottery again and again. Each miracle was followed by screams somewhere else, often from the same few houses. No names were spoken, but everyone knew. One night, a young man named Kato came to Mama Sefa carrying his mother. She had been coughing blood for weeks, her breaths shallow and wet. Kato knelt, desperate. "Please," he said, "I'll take the pain. Give it all to me." Mama Sefa looked at him for a long time. "It does not work that way," she said. "Pain chooses." She healed the woman. By morning, 3 children from the edge of the village could not stand. An old man went blind from a pain like knives behind his eyes. And Kato, who had offered himself, felt nothing at all. That was when the village changed. Whispers grew into meetings. Meetings became plans. They spoke of fairness, of sharing, of taking turns. Someone suggested that Mama Sefa should choose where the pain goes. Someone else suggested she already did. When the chief fell ill, truly ill, skin gray, heart failing, panic spread. Without Mama Sefa, he would die. Without the chief, the village would fracture. Mama Sefa prepared the ritual. This time, the pain did not travel quietly. As the chief gasped back to life, a roar of agony rose from the healer's own hut. Mama Sefa collapsed, clutching her chest, her back twisting as if every injury she had ever moved came crashing home. The villagers stared. "I never sent it to others," she whispered from the floor. "Not at first. I held it myself, but pain piles up. Even healers break." She smiled faintly. "So I let the village carry it, together. No one stepped forward. No one offered to take her place. Mama Sefa died before sunset. Without her, the miracles ended. People healed slowly. Some did not heal at all. Funerals became common again. But something else faded too, the sudden, senseless suffering, the screams without cause. Years later, the villagers would argue whether Mama Sefa was a savior or a monster. But those who lived on the edge of the village knew the truth. Pain had not disappeared. It had finally stopped choosing them. If you like the results you see here, consider subscribing. It helps the channel, and you'll get more great content like this.